Dear students, in our last video we learned two important numerical mainly related to electric current drawn from the cell as well as internal resistance. Related to that we learned two important numerical. We'll do the continuation of this. Today we start with the third numerical. The third numerical is given like this. A wire having length, they given here 2 meter, diameter 1 millimeter and resistivity 1.963 into 10 power minus 8 ohm meter is the resistivity of a given metal of a wire, is connected in series with a battery of EMF. They given here 3 volt and internal resistance 1 ohm. Calculate the resistance of the wire and current in the circuit. Dear student, they provide one wire of suitable length is equal to 2 meter. It got a diameter 1 millimeter. Resistivity of that metal of a wire is 1.963 into 10 power minus 8 ohm meter, and that wire is connected to a battery of EMF 3 volt and internal resistance 1 ohm in series. Dear student, it should be like this. You have to take one length of the wire. I consider AB is the length of the wire. It got a suitable radius, is nothing but diameter, as well as it got a resistivity as well as a length. This wire is connected in series with the cell of EMF. They given here how much? 3 volt. EMF ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 3 volt. Internal resistance is equal to 1 ohm is also given, and again this across this wire they connected cell of EMF 3 volt and internal resistance 1 ohm in series. This wire got a suitable length, it got a suitable diameter, it got a suitable resistivity. Dear student, diameter of the wire given is 1 millimeter and diameter is equal to 2 times radius, that you already learned. Automatically radius becomes diameter divided by 2. Diameter divided by 2. That becomes R is nothing but radius of the metal of a given wire is equal to 1 divided by 2. It becomes 0.5 millimeter. That I can write it as radius of that wire is equal to 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. 10 raised to minus 3 meter because of millimeter. And along with that, once you got the radius, you have to find out the area of cross section of a given wire. Area of a cross section of a given wire is nothing but pi r square. The pi is 3.14 into r is nothing but 0.5 in 10 raised to minus 3 whole square, r square. On simplification of this, it becomes 3.14, 0.5 in 10 power minus 3 whole square becomes 10 power minus 6. 10 power minus 6, 10 power minus 3 into 2, it become 10 power minus 6. 0.5 you can write it as 1 by 2, square becomes 1 by 4. Here 3.14 divided by 4, it becomes 0.7855 in 10 power minus 6 meter square. Here area of cross section of a given metal of a wire is 0.7855 into 10 power minus 6 meter square. And not only that, they provide the length of the given metal of a wire 2 meter, and not only that, they provide the value for resistivity of a given metal of a wire is taken as rho. Rho is equal to 1.963 into 10 power minus 8 ohm meter is the unit used to measure resistivity. And again by using this, our requirement is calculate the resistance of the wire. We have to calculate the resistance of the wire. This wire resistance you have to calculate. Not only that, current in the circuit is nothing but current drawn by this wire from the cell. That is nothing but you have to calculate main current. Once you get the resistance of a wire, we can easily get the answer for current. Again, dear student, resistance of wire is taken as R. R is equal to rho L divided by A. This formula you will learn. Resistance R is equal to rho L divided by A. What's the value for resistivity they given here? 1.963 into 10 power minus 8. Not only that, they provide the value for length of the wire also. Length of the wire is equal to how much here? 2 divided by area of cross section. Just now we calculated 0.7855. 0.7855 into 10 power minus 6 is the area of cross section of a wire. On simplification, we got resistance of the wire is 0.05 ohm is a value for resistance of the wire. Here 1.963 into 10 power minus 8 into 2, approximately can take this one as 2. 2 into 2 becomes 4, and this one you already learn, and 0.7855 divide ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ remaining answer is 0.05. resistance unit is ohm. Unit for resistance is ohm. R is equal to 0.05 ohm. Once you get the resistance, our second requirement is current in the circuit. Dear student, current in the circuit you have to calculate. Here current I is equal to EMF divided by external resistor plus internal resistance. This formula you learn. Here external resistance is provided by this length of the wire. Internal resistance of a cell is given 1 ohm. EMF of a cell is given 3 volt. Here current I is equal to EMF is 3 divided by the resistance of that wire we already got 0.05 plus internal resistance is equal to how much here? 1 ohm. After simplification it becomes I is equal to 3 divided by 0.05 plus 1 becomes 1.05. Approximately you will get the answer is 3. It is nothing but I is equal to 2.857 ampere. Here ampere is a unit used to measure electric current. Electric current I is equal to 2.857. Is that clear? Right. Again, it is one of the simple and easy question. And is this question, this kind of question they're going to ask in annual exam for how many marks? 5 marks. Dear student, move on to next question. Question number 4. It's like this. Two cells of EMF 2 volt and 1 volt. And internal resistance 1 ohm and 2 ohm. How many cells are given here? 2 cells are given. EMF is 2 volt and 1 volt. 2 volt and 1 volt. And internal resistance is 1 ohm and 2 ohm respectively. Have their positive terminals. Both the cell got the positive terminal as well as negative terminal, but here have their positive terminals connected by a wire of 10 ohm. Positive terminals of both the cells are connected to a wire of 10 ohm resistance, and their negative terminal by a wire of negative terminal of the both the cell are connected by a wire of 4 ohm resistor. A resistance of 10 ohm, joins the midpoints, is important thing, joins the midpoints of these two wires. A resistance of 10 ohm joins the midpoint of these two wires. Calculate the current through each cell. Our requirement is current through each cell. Not only that, potential difference between the ends of the cell. Potential difference between the ends of the cell. That is our requirement. Potential difference between the ends of the cell is our requirement. Dear student, is one of the important question. Here 2 cells are given, suitable EMF is given as well as internal resistance is given, and positive terminal of the both the cell connected to a resistance of wire 10 ohm, negative terminal connected to a resistance of wire 4 ohm, and not only that, the resistance of 10 ohm joins the midpoint of these two wire. These two wire means 10 ohm resistance wire and 4 ohm resistor wire. The circuit is like this. We'll go through the solution part of this. Circuit is like this. Here they provide one cell. Its EMF they given 2 volt. Internal resistance they given how much? 1 ohm. And again it is connected to, and another cell is given. its EMF is 1 volt. EMF is 1 volt. Internal resistance is 2 ohm. They give 1 volt is the EMF. Internal resistance is 2 ohm. And again, continuation of this. Have their positive terminals are connected by a wire of 10 ohm. Have their positive terminals are connected by a wire of how much? 10 ohm resistor. Automatically I consider 10 ohm resistor is into two part. 10 ohm resistor na ಎರಡು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. Here 10 ohm resistor of a wire is divided equal into two part is nothing but 5 ohm each. 5 ohm each. And negative terminal by a wire of how much given here? 4 ohm. These two are the negative terminal of this cell is connected to the 4 ohm resistor. That 4 ohm resistor is also divided equal into two part. I consider two equal part of 4 ohm resistor. This one is also 4 ohm. Sorry, 4 ohm is divided to equal into how many part? 2 part. This becomes 2 ohm. 2 ohm. Total these two are in series 4 ohm. Total these two are in series 10 ohm. Dear student, I did a simple adjustment here. The positive terminal of the two cells are connected to a 10 ohm resistance of the wire. A 10 ohm resistance of wire ಅನ್ನ ಎರಡು equal part ಆಗಿ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. One part is 5 ohm, another part is 5 ohm. And a negative terminal of a two cells are connected to the 4 ohm resistor. Illi negative terminal 4 ohm ಗೆ connect ಆಗಿದೆ. But for my adjustment, for simplification purpose, I consider that 4 ohm resistance two equal part. ಎಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 2 ohm 2 ohm equal part. And continuation of this, a resistance of 10 ohm joins the midpoint of these two wires. ಈ ಎರಡು ವೈರ್ ನ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? 5 ohm 5 ohm 5 ohm 2 ohm 2 ohm ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಹಿಯರ್? 10 ohm resistor. 10 ohm resistor. Read this. A resistance of 10 ohms joins the midpoints of these two wire. 10 ohm resistor midpoint ಅಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ohm ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ohm ಆಯ್ತು. 4 ohm resistor midpoint ಅಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ohm ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ohm ಆಯ್ತು. ಆ midpoint ನಡುವೆ we connected one more wire of resistance 10 ohm. I consider the circuit like this. ಈ circuit ಅಲ್ಲಿ I indicate the direction of current. I name the current. Here first cell provide a current is equal to I taken as I1 is the direction of current. That current will flow like this. And the second cell it provide a current is equal to I2, the direction of current like this. These two current reach to this particular point is act like a what? Node or junction. This one is also act like a node or junction. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ನೋಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಎರಡು ಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ I1 ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಯ್ತು, I2 ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಯ್ತು. I1 and I2 current together it will provide current. That current I will take as I1 plus I2. Our requirement is calculate the current through each cell. Each cell ಅಲ್ಲಿ flow ಆಗ್ತಿರೋ current ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ I1 ಮತ್ತೆ I2 we have to calculate. Not only that, potential difference between the ends of the wire. ಈ 10 ohm resistance wire na ends ನಡುವೆ what should be the potential difference? To get the answer for potential difference between the ends of this wire, we have to calculate I1 and I2. Once you get the answer for I1 and I2, what should be the current flowing through 10 ohm resistor? That is I1 plus I2. And resistance is given 10 ohm. We can easily get the answer for potential by using Ohm's law. And this one is a simplified circuit for this given question. Again, I name the corner. I name it like this. It is A, it is B, it is C, it is D. This one is E, this one is F. I name the corner like this: A, B, C, D, as well as E, F. By using this simple network or circuit, we have to apply the Kirchhoff's loop rule. I already consider Kirchhoff junction rule here. I1 current entering, I2 current entering. Entering current is taken as positive, leaving current is negative. Automatically these two together provide a main current is equal to I1 plus I2 is that is flowing through 10 ohm resistor. And again, you have to apply the Kirchhoff's loop rule to the two important loop. Here, apply Kirchhoff's loop rule. Loop rule to the loop. To the loop, ಯಾವುದು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ A B C D A. A B C D A is the loop. Apply Kirchhoff's loop rule to the loop A B C D A. It should be like this. You are moving like this. I am moving from A to B. Over this 5 ohm, what is the current flow? I1. Current flow along my path, it is always taken as negative. We already learned sign convention. Opposite my path is taken as positive. I1 current illi flow ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ along my path like this. Automatically this potential in case of 5 ohm resistor becomes a negative. It becomes 5 into I1 minus 5 into I1. Next, I'm moving from B to C. Is also along my path. Along my path. In a sign convention, I clearly said it should be negative. Here, current direction is along my path. I am moving from B to C. Current is also moving from B to C. Automatically, along my path is negative. It becomes minus. Resistance is 10. Current is I1 plus I2. Next, moving from C to D. Again, in case of C to D, what is the current flow in case of C to D? I1 current is flowing like this. I1 current is flowing here. This line I2 current is flowing. Again is divided equally. Again from C to D, if you count along my path, here I1 current is flowing. I'm moving from C to D. Along my path, the direction of current is also there. Then you have to take negative. It becomes 2 into I1. You have to take minus 2 into I1. Minus 2 into I1. Then you have to move from D to A. D ಇಂದ A ಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Along my path current is there. Here internal resistance is 1 ohm. ಇಲ್ಲಿ internal resistance ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Automatically it becomes 1 into I1 along my path. Again it is negative. Minus 1 into I1. Again I am moving from D to A. First terminal is negative. Second terminal you have to count. What is the second terminal? Positive. Automatically it becomes plus 2. Plus 2 is equal to 0. After simplification, it becomes minus 5i minus 10i1. Minus 5i1 minus 10i1. It becomes how much? Minus 15i1 minus 2i1. It becomes minus 17i1 minus 1i1. It becomes minus 18i1. See this? Minus 5 minus 10 minus 2 minus 1. Total becomes 5 plus 10, 15 plus 2, it becomes 17 plus 1, it becomes 18. But here it is negative. Minus 18i1. Again remaining is minus 10i2. Minus 10i2. Again is equal to 2 taken to that side becomes minus 2. After simplification we can write minus 18i1, that you can write it as plus. Take all the term positive because negative term gets cancelled here. 18i1 plus 10i2 is equal to 2. In other words, we can write 9i1 plus 5i2 is equal to 1. I call this as equation number 1. What I did is 18i1 plus 10i2 is equal to 2 ಇದೆ. 18 divided by 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 9i1 ಬಂತು. 10 by 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 5i2 ಬಂತು. 2 by 2 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 1 ಬಂತು. I divide through by 2. I got 9i1 plus 5i2 is equal to 1. Equation number 1. Is that clear? Remember how to apply the sign convention, how to consider a loop, that I already explained in theory part, and the same thing I explained once again, and depending on this loop I got the answer. Equation number 1. Is that clear? Yes. Similarly, you have to consider a second loop. Second loop is nothing but BEFCB. Then apply Kirchhoff's loop rule to the loop BEFCB BEFCB. See this, B in the E in the F in the C in the B. Again, if I move from B to E, see this, I2 current is flowing here. My path is B to E. Direction of current is opposite my path. Direction of current opposite my path idre automatically I have to take plus. Along my path idre minus. Illenaitu E in the B you have to take plus. It becomes plus 5I2. Plus 5I2. Next my path is E to F. E in the F. Here resistance is 2 ohm. Resistance is 2 ohm, internal resistance. I2 opposite my path. Then you have to take plus again. 2I2 plus again 2I2. I'm moving from E to F. In between EF cell is also there. Starting terminal is positive, end terminal is negative. Then you have to think about which terminal, second terminal, end terminal, negative. That's why it becomes minus 1 volt. Minus 1 volt. Again you have to move from F to C. In F to C, what is the current flow? I2. What is the resistance? 2. Along my path or opposite. I'm moving from F to C. Current moving from C to F. Opposite. Then you have to take plus 2I2. Plus 2I2. I'm moving from C to B. Along my path, current opposite my path. Opposite to my path current is there. I'm moving from C to B, but current is opposite. It becomes plus 10 I1 plus I2 is the current. That should be equal to 0. Simplify this. 5I2 2I2 total ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು 7 ಆಯಿತು. Then plus 2, 7 plus 2 9 ಆಯಿತು. Again plus 10I2 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು 19I2 ಆಯಿತು. 19I2 ಆಯಿತು. Then go for I1. Here plus 10I1 ಇದೆ. Plus 10I1 ಇದೆ. Here see this 5I2 2I2 becomes 7I2 plus 2I2 9I2 plus 10I2 19I2. Here plus 10I1 as it is. Minus 1 is there taken to that side. It becomes plus 1. I got one more equation. That equation I name it as equation number 2. Remember, I consider two important loop. One is ABCDA and the one is BEFCB. For these two loop I applied Kirchhoff's loop rule. ಇದು ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ Kirchhoff's loop rule ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Along my path current ಇದ್ರೆ you have to take negative. Opposite to my path current ಇದ್ರೆ you have to take positive. And along my path second terminal of the cell you have to count. Remember, along my path second terminal of a cell is negative. Along my path second terminal of cell is positive. Depending on that you have to think about these two equation 1 and 2. Next important thing is you have to simplify 1 and 2. Simplify equation 1 and 2. Once you simplify equation 1 and 2, 9I1 plus 5I2 is equal to 1. 10I1 plus 19I2 is equal to 1. Here I want to cancel any one out of these two. ಇದು ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್. ಐದರ್ I1 ಆರ್ I2. 9I1 ಇದೆ, 5I2 ಇದೆ, 10I1 ಇದೆ, 19I2 ಇದೆ. ನೆನ್ಪಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಗೇನ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು 10 ಅನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು 90I1 ಆಯಿತು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 9 ಅನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ 90I1 ಆಯಿತು. I1 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ I1 cancel ಆಯಿತು. we'll get a suitable answer for I2. Once you get the answer for I2, we can easily get the answer for I1. Here equation 1 into 10, it becomes 90I1 plus 5 into 10 you have to multiply 50. 50 I2 is equal to, I multiply 10 to this, it becomes 10. Second equation, 10 I1 plus 19 I2 is equal to 1 there. Again for this, I want to multiply how much? 9. Equation 2 into 9. Equation 2 into 9. Here it becomes 10 I1 into 9. It becomes 90 I1 again. 90 I1 plus 19 into 9, it becomes 171 plus 171 I2 is equal to 1 into 9, it becomes 9. Do the subtraction here. This sign will change, this sign will change, this sign will change. You already learned subtraction. These two gets cancelled and plus minus subtraction 171 plus, here it is minus, here it is plus, ಎರಡನ್ನ subtract ಮಾಡಿ, you will get the answer is minus 121 I2, 10 minus 9, it becomes 1, therefore I2 value becomes minus 1 divided by 121 amps. Is a value for I2. Is a value for I2. Similarly, substitute I2 value in equation 1. Equation 1. Substitute I2 value in equation 1. You will get the answer for I1. 14 divided by 121 amps. Once you get the answer for I1 and I2, you have to calculate the potential drop across 10 ohm or potential difference between a wire. Potential drop or potential difference V is equal to I1 plus I2 into 10. I1 plus I2 into 10. Simplify this. I1 is 14 divided by 121. I2 is minus 1 divided by 121 into 10. After simplification, we get 1.074 volt is the answer for potential difference between the ends of the wire BC or potential drop across 10 ohm resistor. Is that clear? Just go through this simplification part. A few things I skipped that you have to work out, the new Madi and a simple mesh, but important thing is how to apply the Kirchhoff's loop rule. Is that clear? Right. Remaining thing we'll discuss in next class. Thank you.